Welcome. In this brief video, we'll take a look at how you can teach digital reading strategies to your students by utilizing Snap and Read. It is important to help students develop tools and habits that support a digital reading life. Teachers should frequently select digital mentor text to read aloud with students and model using the Snap and Read tool as you think aloud. This will help students develop an understanding of how and when they should use these tools. A look at how students will access Snap and Read toolbar. Snap and Read is an extension and can be accessed through the Google Chrome or Edge browser. My preference is for students to access it through Edge because Edge will cache their credentials and students will not be required to log in to use the tool. From the Edge browser, students can click on the extension in the top right corner to turn on and off Snap and Read. When Snap and Read is on, a black toolbar will appear on the right edge of the screen with all of the tools that students can use to access text. Let's take a look at how a teacher might structure a learning experience like the one shown here by having students use Snap and Read to deepen their experience with the text. So here we have an article on the NASA website that a teacher wants her students to read. If she has her students click on the Snap and Read extension and check to make sure that Snap and Read is on, the toolbar will appear on the right. Notice that this website has a lot of other sidebars that can be very distracting for students. So, if they click on the extension, students can start by removing the distractions. Now students have access to the text and images within the article and less distractions on the left and right. So we'd have our students start by writing down a question that they might have about the topic of the text. Then we'll move them into a reading phase where they'll read the text for the first time. As they do this, you might want to remind students that if there are any embedded links in the text, to ignore them for now as they focus on the text that's within the article. Another thing you might want to remind the students to do is not to scroll as they read. Instead, they can use this Snap and Read tool, the color overlay, and they can then put their cursor over the line of text that they're reading to highlight it and keep track of where they are. After students have read the text for the first time, it's time to get them to write a little bit. Have them jot down a new question they have about the text and think about if they're confused. If there's any words that they didn't feel they understood, they can double-click on them at this time and get a definition or a visual that helps them understand the meaning of the word. Additionally, if they found that the text was confusing, this is a good time for them to click this button here. This will simplify the vocabulary within the text. Then students can reread the text using the new leveled text that is indicated by the italicized print. Now it's time to turn and talk about the text that we've read with a partner. Share your questions. What did you learn? Finally, you can end the guided reading activity by having students get an opportunity to listen to the text. Have students click on the speaker in the top right corner and click on the text.
In December of 2017, President.
If there is any text that's embedded in a graphic that they would like read, for example, these labels within this graphic, students can go back to the original. Students can draw a box around the text that's embedded in the photo, and Snap and Read should read it for them.
In Leo Commercial 5.
I hope this video has helped you see how you can use Snap and Read to deepen students' engagement with the text. Snap and Read provides tools that help students focus on the text while reading online. It provides linguistic support for all readers as they develop academic language. And when thoughtfully used, Snap and Read can help students use all 4 language demands as they continue to build their comprehension of the text. If you have any questions about designing a lesson that uses Snap and Read to deepen student engagement, seek out your campus LTC and they'll be happy to help.